Hello friends, welcome to Global Online. Today we are discussing NTA UGC NET 2023 Paper 1. In this class we discuss about basics of internet from information and communication technology. So, let's start the first question. The first question related with DNS in internet technology stands for. So here the question related with internet technology, that is DNS. The DNS full form, that is domain name system. Domain name system is used to convert the IP address into a readable domain. So here for example bbc.co.uk, it is a IP address, and here we want to convert this code into readable domain by using the DNS. Without DNS, everyone would have to remember random strings of number to access different websites or at least Google's IP address. So that's very much difficult to remember the huge IP addresses. So the DNS helps us to convert the IP address into readable domain. So in DNS is called the domain name system, and here we can see the browser here, and the www.example.com is a web address, and that's sent to a DNS server, and the later it resend like a numbered string, and this one is sent to the web server. So the data will be more secured by doing this, by making the readable or the IP address into a readable format, and again it can be converted into a IP address. So it will very secure the data of us. Clear? So the DNS stands for domain name system. Then next question, when was the first email sent? The first email sent in the date of 1971, and that's first network email sent by Tom Linson in 1971. The email to himself. His full name is Ray Tomlinson. He was a computer engineer, and also the email to himself that said something like the alphabets QWERTYUIOP. So that's for some factual statement that's not needed in your exam. You must remember the date which the first email was sent, and also the engineer name Ray Tomlinson. The next question. Before we move into next question, let's look at what Global Online offering for you. So students, for your UGC NET 2023 preparation, Paper 2 preparation, Global Online offering you notes and most expected MCQs. Both will help your preparation well, and you can also use this for other interviews and also for other exams. So that's a great opportunity for you, and you can get notes and MCQs for the subject seen in the screen, and by contacting with this given WhatsApp number you can get these notes and MCQs for 1280. This notes and MCQs really boost up your preparation, and you can get also the paper 1 and paper 2 complete courses in our app. You can download our app from the description box. Clear? Then next question, what does SSL stands for? The full form of SSL is Secure Socket Layer. Here the Secure Socket Layer, and in short, is the standard technology for keeping an internet connection secure and safeguard. So any sensitive data that is being sent between two systems will be protected by using the SSL and preventing the criminals from reading and modifying any information that is transferred, so including the personal details also. So the data between the two systems will be secured by using the secure socket layer SSL. And the next question related with the PPTP stand for. Here the PPTP stands for which of the following? And the answer for this is point-to-point tunneling protocol. So here the point-to-point tunneling protocol is a network protocol and that enables the secure transfer of data from a remote client to a private enterprise. So for a data to be transferred from a client to a private enterprise, the PPTP will help the server by creating a virtual private network. So here the VPN that across the TCP IP based data networks. You can know what is a TCP IP. It's a protocol. So the point-to-point tunneling protocol means it enables the secure transmission of data between a client and a private server. And you can see the what is TCP IP in also that allows one computer to talk to another computer through a internet, and that's through compiling packets of data and sending them to the right location. So that is a internet protocol and also a most common internet protocol. So here the most common means the TCP IP, the TCP IP protocol. Clear. So the internet protocol means just the protocol or set of rules for routing and addressing the packets of data, and it can travel across network and arrive at the correct destination. So the data transferring the internet is divided into smaller pieces that is called packets. So the data can be transmitted into small pieces and that is called packets, and through which the packets is transferred to the other device through the internet protocol. And the most common internet protocol is TCP IP. Clear. Then the PPTP uses the TCP IP protocol for transferring the data, and it is just like the network protocol that perform to secure the transfer of data. Clear. Then it is the picture that shows the PPTP tunnel, and you can see the public or the home, the device you can connect it from home, and from PPTP tunnel the data is transferred to the office, or from the office it can transfer to another workstation. Clear. So the PPTP will secure the data from one place to another place. Then, which company created the most used networking software in 1980s? Here the most used networking software in 1980s. So before in 1980s the networking is still played an important role, and the one of the important company that is the Novel that will make the important networking software at that time. So that's based on Provo in Utah and the headquarters in Utah, and that created network. It's still one of the most used PC networking system in the world. So still the Novel company is performed a well developed way, and it is the most used PC network also. Clear. And you can see the other companies also, Sun, IBM, Microsoft are the other important company, but later the Novel company, the Sun, IBM, Microsoft was emerged. Clear. Then the important question and one of the repeated question in UGC net, that is on the keyboard of computer, the each character has an ASCII value which stands for ASCII, that stands for which are the following or the full form of ASCII. So that is the American Standard Code for Information Interchange. And from the full form you can get the information interchange. So the letters or the words is transferred into some other way. So the ASCII will play important role in the keyboard. Clear? So how many letters are there in ASCII? That is 128 characters. In ASCII, there are 128 characters and a 7-bit character will containing set of 128 characters. Clear? So it contains numbers from 0 to 9 and the upper and lower case English letters, that's from A to Z and A to Z. Small and capital letters. The character sets and also the special characters like and ash and star, etc. So the character sets used in modern computers, that's in HTML and on the internet, are all based on the ASCII code. Clear? So you must remember the full form of ASCII, that is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Clear? Then the next question. So you can see this ASCII for 85. That is the letter U, capital letter U, we can represent or we can type like that, Alt plus 85. So for each letter, you can know the ASCII code or the value like that 85. You can just type Alt plus that number to get the letter. Clear? And the next one, which of the following is type of LAN? So the LAN full form local area network, one of the network, and the other WAN, that is wide area network, and MAN metropolitan area network. So here there are given Ethernet, token ring, FDDI and all of this. So we want to select the right answer, that is a type of LAN. And LAN consists of a series of computers that linked together to form a network. That's for a circumscribed location. Like say circumscribed location, that means in a short area, in a small area that is covering a typical network, that is a LAN. So LAN connected to a other via using a TCP, IP, Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Clear? There are some both types for LAN, and the Ethernet is one of the important LAN here, the most fastest speed internet connectivity, and the token ring, and that is another form of LAN. And here the topology that sends data in one direction throughout a specified number or location by using a token. That's why that's called token ring. And the FDDI, that is another Ethernet. FDDI Ethernet is the full name. Here the fiber distributed data interface. The full form of FDDI, fiber distributed data interface, that's provided data speed which is faster than the token ring and Ethernet and LAN. So the fastest form of LAN is the FDDI, and it's comprised two independent counter rotating rings. So the fastest LAN is the FDDI. Full form is Fiber Distributed Data Interface. So in this question, you can see all the options are related with the LAN. So all of this is the correct answer. And then it is the other types of LAN. So you can see the types of local area network LAN, peer-to-peer LAN, token ring LAN, token bus LAN, wired LAN, cloud manager LAN, public internet, wired end user service, mobile end user services, devices. So these are the other common types of local area network. So you please one or more examples of LAN you should study. That's useful for your exam. Clear? And also you can get the question what LAN, the full form of LAN and WAN or MAN. So the main differences between LAN and WAN is that the two are the important computer networks and they facilitate the interconnectivity between the computers. While LAN network offers smaller and more localized networking, at that time the WAN offer more widespread connectivity. Okay, then the next question related to the computer programs that possess or that include errors. So here the errors or in computer programs that are called bugs. And this question is also the one of the important question in your exam. You can see the questions can be repeated over and over again. So the errors in computer programs is bugs. And you can see one more option, that is spam. So here this spam is the other way of making multiple messages from at a time. So that is called spam. The follies is the mistakes. As you can see the foolishness thought, that is follies, and mistakes you can know what it's called mistake. This both are the same meaning. So the spam and the bugs. Here the bugs are the answer for this question. The errors in computer programs. And then the HTML is basically used to design. Here the question about HTML, and the HTML means hypertext markup language. It is a markup language and also it is used to design web pages. So the HTML full form, and also it is basically used to design web pages. Then next question relate with information, that is combination of graphics, text, sound, video and animation, that is called multimedia. So here the multimedia is the collection or the combination of graphics, text, sound, audio, video, animation. And this question also an important question in UGC net exam. Clear? Then the next one is, which of the following is not related to information security on the internet? And the one is not related to the security, information security is the information retrieval. Here the data encryption, we know what is data encryption. We can transfer or convert the data into any other special characters or numbers. So it can make more security to the data, and then watermarking is also other method. We cannot identify the code in in that word, and the data hiding is also related with the information security. But the information retrieval means you can retrieve or restore the information. So it's not related to the information security on the internet. Then which of the following is not a network device? So here first of all we talk about what is network device. Here network device, that's also referred to the hardware and networking hardware. So some more examples of network devices in computers include hub, switch, router and gateway. You are familiar with these words, and here are the network devices. And the right answer, you can see the note here, The not a network device, that is the CPU. Router, switch, hub are all related with the network device. And here are the network devices: router, modem, hub, switch, Ethernet card, RJ45, repeater, gateway. These all are the examples for network devices, and some other parts related to the computer like CPU, mouse, keyboard are all related to the computer device or the parts of computer. Clear. Then the next question, which of the following is the example of operating system? Again, the OS. The OS, operating system, so manages all of the software and hardware on the computer. So it performs a basic task such as file memory, process management, handling the input and output, also the device, disk drivers and printers controlling. So here the Microsoft Word, Excel, Access, Windows, and in this the example for OS is the Microsoft Windows, which is a particular type of operating system. Clear. So you can know what is Microsoft Word, Excel, Access. These all are the certain apps or certain device that related to design. Some like the Word used for document creation, Excel for table creation, and also Microsoft Access for all making all this Word, Excel, etc. But the Microsoft Windows is a operating system, and it will make the manage all the hardware and software in the computer. You can see some of the example like Linux, Windows, Mac, Apple, etc. Clear. You should study these examples also. You can get a question like the old one out. So here the user, application, operating system, hardware, and this all are related to the processing of operating system. The user can get the application here, and the application processing will complete by and then the user will get the result. So the operating system will make the connection between the user and the computer hardware and software parts. Clear. So it makes a mediator or the middleman between the computer and the user, the computer hardware software parts and the user. Clear. Then which of the following is not an internet service provider? That's ISP. Again the other one, ISP, internet service provider. And the internet service provider is a company that provides individuals and organization access to the internet and the other related devices or services. So the ISP has a equipment and a telecommunication line through which the access to required have a point of presence on the internet. So for the that geographic area served. So the internet service provider will make a connection between the individual and organization with the internet. And here we can see the MTNL, BSNL, Airnet India. These all are related to the called ISP. But the Infotech India is not related to the ISP. Clear? Then the next question, so here the ISP, you can see the ISP is a separate entity of the company and that provide the PC of the individual PC that connected to the ISP, and the information or the rules like the rules or other things that will send to the internet, and then the internet will resend the result, and again the ISP will resend to the PC. So that's why the ISP will make a middleman between the PC and the internet, and that's a separate company that provides individual and organization access to internet. Clear? Then this is a homework question for you. The full form of SMIME in internet technology, that stands for, of course it's a mail extension. Then which of the following is the correct full form of SMIME? That's a homework question. You should write the answer in the comment box. Clear? And any questions related or doubts related to this topic, please ask in the comment box. Okay. Then the homework question, yesterday's homework question, number and variety, different organism and ecosystem in a certain area. And this is a concept related with the biodiversity. Here the biodiversity means the variety of the different organism and ecosystem in a certain area. Clear. You can know the biology, what is biology, the biosphere, ecosphere. These two parts are related to the atmospheric layer, and biology is a separate branch of study about the organism and also the plants and human body. Clear. And that's for the day. We wind up this session with this question, and any queries related to this class you can ask in the comment box. Clear? And we will meet in next video with another important topic. Until then, thank you. Have a nice day.